Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Thursday market wrap up with myself. My name is Michael Nauss. I'm a chartered market technician and CEO of StatsedTrading.com, where we give you my thoughts on the market, any scans and stocks that I'm looking at going into tomorrow to your inbox completely for free. So sign up, go to StatsedTrading.com, use the QR code you see on your screen, any of that kind of stuff. So first, just some commentary on the market. We're having a bit of a runaway bull here, right? We broke out of the space on Monday, technically, looking at the chart here, and then just continued day after day after day, just running every single day. And at some point, we're going to need to stop and rest. But for anyone who's been following the channel and looking at the ideas there, we've been incredibly long for an incredibly long period of time. So there's not much to do, and that's what I like about these is just you chill, you wait. At some point there'll be a pullback or there'll be a pause, and some of the stocks you'll have will start to get some profit taking put into them. You sell them, you move to the side, and then you wait for the next rally. So that's the symptom of a bull market. But let's get into it with Bitcoin here first. And talking about yesterday, we did break down this area right here. I got triggered into some short right here and how it's bouncing again. Again, anyone who's been following knows the last couple trades I've had on Bitcoin have been, little tiny winner, break even, little tiny loser. The equity just value hasn't been moving much, but that's the nature of it. So we bounced up a little bit today, but we're still under the breakout zone. So that makes me a little bit cautious on that. But again, there's nothing really crazy to do here. Gold, however, broke under this anchored VWAP that I've been talking about, which is also the high from back here, this major support zone, and just slingshot right back up. So very, very strong action on gold. I'm not going to certainly bet against this. I did pick up a little bit today. My stop goes right down here. See if we get some continuation higher. I'll probably add. I only have a small position. I'll probably add if we break out of that upper VWAP, but into here. And if you're interested, any of the trading softwares that you see me use today, links for all of those are in the description below. And that's what funds the channel. And for me doing all this stuff is if you're interested and you want to buy from those links and use the discount codes there, that sends a little bit back to the channel and just makes it financially worth my time talking to you guys, kind of thing. So the S&P 500, again, we talked about this bull flag that we had on the weekend. Broke that. This would be the Monday candle. Didn't care about FOMC the next day, and then a massive continuation here. So just up, the way it goes. We have this massive kind of bull run. So at some point, we're going to have to stop and take a breather. Who knows when that will be, and I'm certainly not going to short in front of this. I'm certainly not going to bet that that's going to happen anytime soon. It's a strong rally, and I need to continue to be long and try to be patient, hold all of the longs that I have, which is basically my entire portfolio is in long positions right now. Selling bits, paying myself a little bit as the market moves for me, but there's no reason, no sign to get out yet. So we could pull back to retest this breakout. That would be fine. We could pull back to this 420 area and retest that breakout. I think that would be fine too. So the market has a long way to go before I'm anywhere near worried about anything that's going on here. Looking at the other ETFs, so again, I get a lot of charts. I throw them all in the email, statsedtrading.com if you're interested in that. I try to highlight the ones that are the most interesting for this video, but you don't want me to drone on for 20 minutes a day on this kind of stuff. So we had this bullish divergence right here. So we had this RSI moving higher, as price moved lower, a little bullish divergence there. A nice breakout today and almost 2 times more normal volume. So wheat definitely has my interest. KRE is the only other one ETF that I'll talk about, and it's just putting in this rounded bottom, a little bit underperformance of the market, but hey, full disclosure, I'm long a bunch from 40 50ish around here when we broke this kind of area right here. 40 50, maybe 41 50, I'd have to check that, but long a whole bunch in through here, basically leaning on this kind of 38 as my stop. if we can get a push to like 50, then I'll probably take out most of the position. The rest will go in a long-term portfolio, just in case I snagged a significant bottom there. So some trades that I made today was BRR. So the idea is this anchored VWAP from the lows right here. You can see support here and here and here. So I just kind of bought a little bit as we finally closed above 36, looking for some continuation on this name. Some things that I'm watching for tomorrow, this YEXT, another one from the anchored VWAP play right here. This one's getting interesting. You can see the support that this anchored VWAP has provided on this one. If it gets over 14, that's the trigger for me. Another trade that I took was this LNTH right here. So I took this as it broke this kind of range that it had in here. I had a stop limit kind of in this area, broke through that, and then started to really run. So I'm in that name. It'll be interesting to see, you know, if it breaks under this AVWAP, that's time to go. That's the thing that I really love about this setup more than anything else. Last but not least, no, two more, sorry. I took BRZE. Again, same kind of thing. You have the anchored VWAP from before the gap. Right, it didn't quite get there, but you know, bottoming tail after bottoming tail. So the AVWAP brought it on my list, and then I just see $40. Right, sells under $40, rebounds, sells under $40, 3 days in a row. So when it starts to reverse, that's when I'm going to take that one. It's kind of showing me that that's happening there. And then VRSK, I talked about this one yesterday. I told you guys that I bought the close of this one right here yesterday, and then today just boom, rocket, closed right at highs. On the weekly chart down here, again, these are the picture-in-picture charts that I'm absolutely in love with trade ideas. The main chart's a daily chart. The bottom chart below it is just a weekly chart, so I can get a bit of a zoomed out kind of look to see what's in my face here. And you can see VRSK has a little bit of highs here around 230. So I'd probably kind of put some in my pocket there, and then we'll see if we get some continuation after that. Two that I added to the list here. When I look down, I have the email all written up, so I just scroll through what charts I want to talk about this. This MBD, MongoDB, big gap up here, flirting with the anchored VWAP is coming up on this one, but still a little bit far away. Nice big candle today engulfing some of this action. So if we can get some continuation tomorrow, I like it over that. And then the other one is RMTI. So you just draw the VWAP from here, and you can see it's holding these lows. So if it gets going, so some people were asking what scan that I'm talking about all the time here. So just move my face up, and it's just right here. So you have to have trade ideas, and you have to have the anchored VWAP copy. This is part of a thing that we built in conjunction with Brian Shannon. I read his book, you know, we sat down, we talked about it. The cool thing about it though is that when you click on each of the charts, it draws the anchored VWAP for you. And there's not just the large gap, there's AVWAP, there's the weekly, it pinches, all kinds of stuff. But this big gap one is the one that I'm really personally like. So, right, so if I click on YEXT here, you can see it draws it in for me. So I don't have to go through as I'm just hitting the down key on my space bar. As I'm going through these, it's drawing it. Identifies where the gap is. It draws the VWAP for you. It takes all the guesswork completely out of it. So I just go, and every night I'm just scrolling through this list. This layout you see is basically all that I'm doing now, is I'm going through this layout. There's a couple other scans within our new system, the Market Explorer, that I really, really like. This one's going to be in the major guy right here. So I continue to kind of go through this, right? I just keep tabbing through, and you can see it draws the VWAP. The ones that are like this, that are finding support at that VWAP, that's what I'm finding that interesting. So it just makes it really quickly and easy to go by eye. But that is the video for today. Thank you all for tuning in. Again, if you're interested in what I just talked about there, statsedgetrading.com. I have a My Trading Tools section. If you just want the email sent to you every day, for free, just sign up on my email list, and you can scan the QR code to get there as well. Thank you guys very much, and I will talk to you tomorrow.